let's see 8.3C here. So it says rupees 62,500 for 1.5 years at 8% per annum compounded half yearly. So this problem is actually similar to the above two. Only the thing is that it is compounded half yearly. So see this. No, amount is same. Principal is same for any period. It can be taken as principal. Okay, it is same. What will change is the time period and the rate. Okay, so for 1.5 year, how many half year? So three half year. Okay, 6 months in 1.5 year. 6 months, and then again 6 months. So 3. And R will change to 4%. 4%. So rate of interest is 8% per annum. Compounded half yearly means every half year it will be compounded. Means the principal will be renewed. So 4% will be the R. It will become 4% for compounded half yearly. So now the formula is same. What formula you use is here. Amount equal to P bracket 1 plus R by 100 bracket close to the power time period n. Okay, so everything is same as this one. Now just fill the value and you will get. Compound interest amount minus principal, CI is amount minus principal. So amount is 70304, principal is 62,500. So compound interest gives from these two we have 7,804. And this 1 plus 4 by 100 is done here. I have taken it in rough. This calculation is here. So we have amount as 70,304 and compound interest as rupees 7,804. So I will clear it and do the D next one. See, this is also similar to C. So principal is 8,000. So I can mark it as P. P is given. And what is given? Rate of interest. Okay, rate of interest 9% compounded half yearly. So R will become 4.5, that is 9 by 2 per half year. Okay, per half year. Okay, and 1 year will become time period as 2 half year. Okay, so same formula will fit here. Amount equals to P1 plus R by 100 to the power n. So amount equal to principal is 8,000. Rate will not rate, first is 1 and then rate will become 9 by 2. So 9 by 200 or 4.5 by 100. So fractional I am making to make it easy, 9 by 200. Okay, or 4.5 by 100. Anyway you can solve, you will get the same answer. Then to the power 2, because in 1 year there is 2 half years. So solve this. 8,000, then it will become 209 by 200 to the power 2. So amount will become rupees 8736.20. This is the amount. So CI is how much? Amount minus principal. So CI will be 8736. I will include it, decimal value 736.20. So the answer will be in rupees. Compound interest in rupees. So this is the answer. So note it and verify. Rupees 8736.20 is the amount and compound interest is 736.20. I will erase and do the next. E. So here the value given is P. And yes, so compounded half yearly means 4%. Correct? So 4% per half year. This is R. And this is N. N will become 2. So very easy. Same formula again. A equals to P 1 plus R by 100 to the power N. I am doing, you can verify, but keep doing. A equals to 10,000. 1 plus 4 by 100 to the power 2. A equals to, see again, 1 plus 4 by 25. We have already done in C. So 10,000 bracket 26 by 25 to the power 2. A equals to rupees 10816. So this is the amount. So CI, we know amount minus principal. So 10816 minus 10,000. So CI value will be rupees 816. So this is the answer. Verify from your book. This is the answer, rupees 816 as compound interest, and amount is rupees 10816. So this solved question number 1. So number 5 says Vasudevan invested rupees 60,000 at an interest rate of 12% per annum compounded half yearly. What amount would he get after 6 months and what amount would he get after 1 year? So here principal is 60,000. Rate of interest is 12% per annum. So R will be 6% per half annum. And time period is 6 months, means 1. And time period after 1 year is 2, because half year we are taking. So 2 half year is 1 year. 1 half year is 1. So first find this, and then 2 half year is 1 year. So then calculate this. Yeah. So this is written because 6 months will have 1 half year and 1 year will have 2 half year. So here n is 1 and n is 2. The formula will remain same. Amount. Only amount you have to find. So it is easy. Same formula you will use. A equal to P bracket 1 plus R by 100 to the power N. So first A you will get like this. A you will get by putting 60,000 and 6 and N as 1. So here you will get 63600. Okay. and for 2 you will get A as, put P as 60,000, R as 6%, and N as 2. So you will get, first one was N1 and now second one is N with 2. So you will get 667,416. After calculation, you will see this answer. Amount is this, amount is this. So you have to put P as 60,000, 6 as R, N as 1. Again, P as 60,000, R as 6, and N as 2 for second one. And these are the two answers for fifth question. So it is done. 5 first is 63,600 and 5 second for 1 year amount is 67,416. The sixth one, I can clear it. Arif took a loan of rupees 80,000 from a bank. If the rate of interest is 10% per annum, find the difference in amount he would be paying after 1.5 years if the interest is compounded annually, compounded half yearly. So when it is annually, compounded annually, how much interest he will pay? And if compounded half yearly, how much interest he will pay? And then find the difference in the amount. Now this one and this one. Try. So it says, I can say, you can hear to me, but we have to solve also. So Arif took a loan of 80,000. So P, this is P. So first identify what is given. So P, then this is N, compounded annually. So N will remain 1. Okay, 1 year means compound interest 1 year, and for 6 months he will pay simple interest. Okay, so compounded annually it is. So N will become 1 for CI. N will become 1 and SI for 6 months. So for 6 months SI, and compounded half yearly, so N will become 3. Okay, half yearly, and interest will become, R will become 5. R will become 5 for this one. So see, amount after 1 year is how much? A equals to P1 plus R by 100 to the power N. A equals to 80,000 1 plus compounded annually. So R will remain 10, no change there, by 100 to the power 1. Because 1.5 time period is 1.5. So 1 compounded annually, second compound didn't happen. Okay, it's clear, only 1. So A is equal to 80,000 in bracket 11 by 100. That's it. So amount will be 88,000. Okay, this is the amount. So what will be the CI? No, this is the amount after 1 year. This is the amount after 1 year. But we have to find amount after 1.5 year. Okay. So for next 6 months, you have to find simple interest. simple interest for next 6 months. So we know simple interest. What is the simple interest? Simple interest equal to PRT by 100. Okay. So simple interest will be PRT by 100 will mean now principal will be after end of 1 year 88,000. Rate of interest is how much? Rate of interest is 10 and 6 month is half year. So 1 by 2. 1 by 2 I am writing 0.5 divided by PRT by 100. So this one. So SI you will get after calculation 4,400. You calculate this, you will get 4,400. You can write 1 by 2. So 44,000. Okay, divided by something divided by 100. So you will get after dividing, you will get 4,400. Simple interest 4,400. So it is easy. Now total interest paid is how much? So from here, compound interest paid was, compound interest is amount minus principal. See from here. Okay. So A is 88,000, principal is 80,000. So CI will become 8,000. So total interest paid equal to CI plus SI. 8,000 plus 4,400. This will be equal to 12,400. Okay, so this was the total interest paid by him. Still, it is not over. It is asking for what total amount he have to pay. This was the interest part. So amount is compound interest plus principal. So just writing P first to avoid confusion and CI or total interest. So total amount he paid was 80,000 plus total interest paid 12,400. So total amount paid by him was 92,400. 92,400 is the total amount paid by Arif when compounded annually. This is first one, and similarly we will do the second one. This is number 6 first. I am solving second this side. So this is easy. What you have done above is same. So for this, we know the formula A is equal to P1 plus R by 100 to the power N. So A will be equal to, principal is 80,000, 1 plus compounded half yearly. So for half yearly, R will be 5 by 100 and N will be doubled to the power. It is for 1.5 year. So N will be 3. Okay. So A will be equal to 80,000 and bracket 105 by 100 to the power 3. So A will be equal to rupees 92,610. So note it, this will be the answer for 6nd one. So difference in amount it is asking, that we have underlined, so we will not miss it. Difference in amount is how much? So in first case it is 92,400, in second case it is 92,610. So this is more. Compounded half yearly is more. So difference in amount paid will be 92610 minus 92400. This is the difference. So difference will be rupees 210. So this is the final answer. Difference is 210.